Hey guys, what's up? I've created a more simple but yet colorful look, perfect for summertime. If you want to see how to create this look, then keep on watching. So starting off, I already filled in my brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown. Then I'm going to be putting in some contacts from TDDI, and this is in the shade Queen Green. Next, I'm going to be using the P. Louise base in the shade 0. I'm just going to be packing this all over my eye as an eyeshadow base. For today's look, I'm going to be using the Angry Mommy Cosmetics palette, and this palette is called Unattainable and Unbothered, and this is just a super colorful palette, and I think it will go perfect with today's look. The first shade I'm going to be using is this nice bright yellow. I'm packing this all in my crease as a transition shade. The next shade I'm going to be using is this gorgeous orange, and putting this again on my crease, kind of to deepen it and to blend into the yellow. The next shade I'm using is this pink, and I'm going to be putting this right below the orange. I'm just going to go back into the orange and blend all the colors together. Next shade I'm using is this purple, and I'm going to be packing it a little bit under the pink and a little bit into the pink. Now I'm just blending all the colors together. Blending is super important when it comes to all my looks. Next is liner. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild megaliner in the shade Voltage Blue. For lashes today, I'm going to be using Belle of the Ball in the name Prim for my look today. Next is concealer, and I'm using the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I'm going to be putting this all under my eyes. You can kind of tell this isn't really my shade, but I'm going to work with it. So I just got some in my hair, and I noticed right about now, and I get a little triggered, but I try to keep my cool. Just a little bit breathing exercises, but I'm going to be blending this all up in my under eyes, and I'm going to be putting it on my chin, my nose, my forehead, and just a little bit on all of my imperfections. With this concealer, you do kind of need to work fast. It does dry down pretty fast. It is more of a mattifying concealer, so I just wanted to tell you guys that. Now that I'm looking like Casper the Ghost, the next thing I'm going to get into is some foundation. That's my actual shade. Today I'll be using the Fit Me Maybelline foundation, and this will make me not look so much like Casper anymore. Next is bronzer. Today I'm using the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I'm just putting this all on the areas that I'm going to be needing bronzer. Next is baking, and today I'm going to be using the Ben 9 Neutral Set Colorless Powder. I'm putting this all under my eyes, my chin, my forehead, and down the sides of my nose, just to kind of get more of a contoured nose look today. Next is highlighter. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Golden Flower Crown, and I'm just going to be putting this on my cheek, on my nose, and a little bit on my top lip. After that, I'm going to be putting the same shadows I used on my eyelid on my under eyes. For lips today, I'm going to be using the Glistening Beauty Matte Liquid Lip in the shade Get It. Alright, so this is the final completed look. I hope you guys try it out for maybe this summer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.